The continued success of Wells Fargo Advisors is anchored to one simple truth. Our clients are at the center of everything we do. Today, we are taking the right steps to improve the way we deliver on this truth. How? By blending client service with information technology in a way that deconstructs our current vertical application structure to create a more flexible and extensible platform. One that creates user experiences that adapt to personal preferences, reuse data, and extend functionality across all devices. From this digital core, we will be able to accommodate a business workflow that automates, tracks, and learns so we can not only react, but anticipate client need at every client interaction and handoff. From the financial advisor and contact center to all client-facing digital channels. How will it work? It starts with every relationship. Andre, a prospect, is referred to Chris, an advisor at Wells Fargo Advisors. They meet and agree to work together. Before the meeting is even over, Chris has already set up Andre's new account, sending him a link to begin funding it later online. The next day, as Andre begins funding his new account, he calls with a question during one of the steps. The associate accesses Andre's file in progress and guides him to the right answer, live. Once the account is funded, Chris is notified to set their plan in action. A year later, as Andre reviews his Envision plan, he notices his asset allocation has shifted off course. He calls his FA for a meeting. Chris takes the call at a coffee shop. No need for a meeting. Chris goes in on his tablet, sees the issue, and makes a few adjustments right there. That was quick. One day, Chris gets an alert triggered by Wells Fargo Home Mortgage that Andre has sold his investment property. A few months back, Chris and Andre had discussed selling the property and investing that money in an IRA, so Chris had put a note in Andre's file about his preference. Meanwhile, as Andre is moving the money he gained from the sale into his brokerage account, he has a question. He calls the contact center. The rep quickly sees the FA's instructions regarding the IRA and helps Andre put the funds in the right place. These are just a few examples of how an evolving unified platform will enable Wells Fargo advisors to better serve our clients and our business by making us more intelligent, efficient, and proactive. To get there, we need to reimagine how we develop applications so they more effectively work in concert with our platform, operating in a service-oriented architecture that seamlessly integrates across every client and Wells Fargo advisor's touchpoint. Eventually, Andre's daughter, Taylor, announces that her husband Pablo is coming into a good sum of money. Andre thinks it might be a good time for them to meet Chris. Taylor is hesitant. She's pretty savvy using technology to manage their small portfolio. She thinks her dad's FA might be a bit too old school. Her dad laughs and says, "Just meet him." Chris focuses on the breadth of digital tools Wells Fargo Advisors offers. Since Taylor travels for work, she really likes the ability to stay on top of her growing portfolio and get collaborative support from her advisor, anywhere, anytime. Chris explains that new tools are being rolled out all the time to help Taylor learn about her finances, run scenarios, and ensure she stays on track. Taylor now feels empowered, supported, and in control. Looks like Wells Fargo Advisors just went over the next generation. This is the kind of business continuity that is possible with an IT architecture that is able to grow, adjust, and ultimately serve the evolving needs at the center of everything we do. The relationship between Wells Fargo Advisors and our clients.